Hey guys, Shadowz here. Welcome back to another Titanfall video. Today in this video we're actually going to be taking a look and going into full detail on the third major update which is about to get released for Titanfall. It's actually not alive yet. It will be releasing alongside the brand new map pack known as Expedition. I've actually looked at the map pack in detail, all of the 3 maps included, and also the release date, which is exactly the same when this major update will be going live. So if you want to find out about the release date, make sure to go watch that video on my channel. It will also be on screen and also featured in the outro of this video. But moving on today into this video, we're actually going to be looking at the third major update. I've done this previously for the first and second updates as well for Titanfall, where I go over the most important notifications and changes for Titanfall as a whole game. I don't go over everything, but as usual I will leave the link in the description to the official page I'm reading from, so if you want to see everything from the details of the bug fixes and also just the least important stuff, you can go ahead and read that for yourself. But starting off in this featured update video, the new features for all platforms are as followed. You can now customize your loadout names for both the loadouts for both the pilot and your Titan. So this should have really been included in the original game when it launched. However, feedback from the fans have been asking for this for a while, just so it helps you out much quicker in the game. So for example, if you've got a certain class which is specific for, I don't know, defending flag captures on Capture the Flag, instead of actually taking about 10 seconds to look at the loadout so you definitely know that's the custom class you want to use, you can actually change the names now to maybe Capture the Flag Defense, so you can just know exactly what loadout you want to choose once you've died and want to respawn even much quicker. Last game summary improvements. There's been some improvement to the last game summary. As you guys know, it is very annoying once you see how well you've done in a match in the scoreboard. It actually removes itself or it just disappears and then it's gone forever. You can never have the chance again to actually look at how you did. This has now been changed so the last game scoreboard, you can view it from the lobby after the match until you start the next one. Custom private match settings. The first round of custom match settings for the private match mode have now been added. Well, they will be with this beta or this major update, so you can tweak games for friends to play with and even more tournament play. So esports and competitive Titanfall can now go that even step further. There's some awesome custom settings in here, but obviously they did say that more are coming, hopefully, like spectator mode, and their feedback from you guys to them is always welcomed and appreciated. So starting off with the score limit and time limit can both be changed. How lethal the AI is, this is quite helpful actually and quite useful, because a lot of people say the AI are really dumb in Titanfall and I definitely agree. So it'd be great to see how lethal or deadly the AI can get, because you can actually change how tough and accurate the grunts and spectres are. So I would love to play a match of this once the update goes live and just see how deadly the AI can actually be. You can actually set the AI types, so the allowed types of AI from drop pods and drop ships. So hopefully you can remove the AI completely. This would be great for competitive Titanfall. That means you'll be able to play on small maps with just the players, no AI in the way, getting in the way of competitive games. Next thing is pilot health and pilot ammo. You can actually give pilots half, normal or double health, and also give pilots normal or reduced ammo. Titan first build time, adjust how long until players acquire their first Titan. Titan rebuild time, adjust how long until players replacement Titans are ready. Titan shield capacity, normal, half, double or disabled. This is basically like health for the Titan again. Then the minimap, you can actually turn the HUD off with on or off settings, and also you can delay respawns of the players, the pilots, and then you can decide how long you players must wait before spawning in again. Next is campaign multiplayer. The campaign menu now shows a small trophy icon for each faction for every single level that you have won. This will allow easier tracking for which campaign levels you have won for the achievements Militia Elite Pilot and IMC Elite Pilot. So them achievements require you to win on every single map, and it did get quite frustrating if you went through the whole campaign and lost one game mode or one map and you couldn't really remember. You would have to play all through it again. However, this will just make it a lot easier for everyone trying to get those achievements, which is always great. Next is level stats. They've actually added a new menu under personal stats showcasing the statistics per map, such as how many times you have played each game mode or won each game mode. This all again helps out with another achievement or tracking the achievement I've seen it all, which requires that you play each game mode and every single map. So you can actually notify that yourself and you can actually see the progression you have towards that achievement, which is great. I still need to get that achievement myself. Moving on to some of the important game balancing changes for all platforms. So the first thing is match win and loss credit. So players are now rewarded with win-loss credit at the moment of victory or defeat. So when the actual victory or defeat actually appears on your screen, you know, the little text. Instead, it was actually, you would get the win or loss when the scoreboard has disappeared and you move into the lobby. A lot of people would quit out and therefore not getting a win or a loss, usually a loss. But now, even if you quit out a match, whether you go to the home screen and just quit the game full, or if you just leave the match, you will indeed get a penalty of a loss, which is always great for people trying to quit out just to making their win-loss better, or they're keeping their KD and such. Next is the nuclear eject. It now has been increased in damage-wise against Titans, so usually a Atlas Titan, sometimes if you're lucky, could actually survive a nuclear eject even if you are basically touching head-to-head with the opposite Titan. So this is great for nuclear eject play and just improving the game overall. Now Titanfalls, which is basically when you, not the game, when you call in your Titan and actually Titan falls, this has been disabled near the evacuation location, and it has stopped Titanfall from doing damage to the dropship. Dropping your Titan on the evacuation ship was not an intended behavior. That's what Respawn say officially. So what they mean by this is that you can't actually deal any damage by dropping your Titan on the enemy evacuation ship. I used to use this strategy quite a lot. It was quite very useful as well, because sometimes if you did it directly, it would actually take out the evacuation dropship straight away. This has obviously been removed because Respawn thinks that it does delay the gameplay and it just ruins the gameplay a little bit. So that's it for today's video. That is everything I'm going to be covering for the third major update, on the details of what the update is going to be included. So like I said at the beginning of the video, if you want to find out about all the bug fixes which I didn't include in the video, go to the link down in the description below to go to the official page where you can actually read everything else I didn't include in today's video. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully I have some expedition gameplay up for you guys tomorrow. I'm going to be doing a live gameplay on every single map so you can see the gameplay for the maps. And also, just before I go and forget, the Xbox 360 will be receiving this update again as well when the expedition map pack goes live, which is about a month later when it releases for the Xbox One and PC, if any of you Xbox 360 players are wondering. So thank you very much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you're new here and aren't already. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoy it, and until next time, I will see you on the next one.